Hey folks, Jim Thomas here, Fitness Management and Consulting, and welcome to our channel today. I appreciate you being here. And if this is your first time to the channel, if you're just now finding us, welcome. It's good to have you. Please subscribe. Please hit the like button. And to learn more about me, learn more about my company and how we can help take your gym to that next level, please check out those links below. And so with that said, let's get into our topic here today, and it's common ways that a gym business will overspend. Common ways that a gym business will overspend. And this just comes from our experience of going into clubs and we're trying to get them fixed and trying to get them turned around. And sometimes we can be our own worst enemy if we're not careful. So let's talk about a few things. Okay, then maybe we'll add an extra thing here on common ways that we can overspend. And so number one that we see is contracts for professional services. Contracts for professional services. And, look at your insurance policies. When's the last time you really looked at those? Those things have a way of creeping up, and year after year after year it gets more expensive. When's the last time you looked at them? That's a common way that we never even look at, that we overspend. How about those leases or those contracts on that nice fancy copy machine that you bought that maybe rarely works? Okay, but take a look at contracts like that for professional services. We get a lot of that sometimes, and maybe it's things that you need, certainly the insurance you need, but let's make sure we're shopping that around and keeping those prices in line. Number two, this one's big, okay, but ineffective marketing and advertising. Ineffective marketing and advertising. You've got to market, you've got to advertise. You've heard me say we've got to get the door to swing, the phone to ring, the email to ding, and the text to ping, right? Okay, we have to do that. But ineffective marketing and advertising. And the message I would give here is, are we monitoring our cost per sale? Are we monitoring it? Okay, what's our cost per call, our cost per show, our cost per sale? Are we looking at all that? Do we know those key performance indicators? Okay, are we selling high-end products that we're bringing in more money than what it cost us to get the sale? Because I see a lot of folks, it might cost us $100, $200 to get a sale, and maybe we're getting nothing up front. We're getting $30, $50. It's costing us to sign them up. So ineffective marketing and advertising is big. Know your KPIs, know your key performance indicators, but also we want high-end products, okay, that we can sell, so now your customers more than covering that cost for you. And if you need information on that, go to our website at fmconsulting.net, click on services, okay, and you'll see some information there on how you can do that and do that effectively. Number three, the wrong space. The wrong space. This one's a common one too. And this can be a little tough, okay, but there are solutions for it. But, the wrong space, you sign a lease that's just too much money, okay? Because one of the things you want when you get that lease and you start doing your budgets at maturity, and I'm defining maturity at 12 months. It could be a little longer than that, but, maturity is at 12 months. We want to see your rent at 15% of what you're bringing in. And I talk to too many clubs that are at 40%. And heck, if your payroll's at 40 and your rent's at 40, everything else is at 10, you've got a 10% margin, maybe. Okay? And so the wrong space, and just as a sidebar on that, if you're in that situation, there's still hope here. What we like to do is we like to create sublets. Particularly if we have a group exercise area, maybe we might lease it out. We might sublet some space out for maybe someone who wants to teach martial arts or teach taekwondo or maybe ballroom dancing or tumbling or cheerleading or whatever it might be. We're going to lease all this space out. If we get 10 people that'll all pay $500 a month to lease some certain times of the day, that can really, drive down the effective cost of your rent. So if you're on that situation, there are some solutions there, but you do need to get that rent percentage down. Ideally 15%. My advice would be start with wherever you're at, and let's just start trying to knock it down. And then number four, and this is probably more than not even just the business, we might be doing this in our personal lives as well, but staying subscribed to non-essential services. staying subscribed to non-essential services. I mean, I talk to folks all the time that, oh yeah, I can't believe I'm still subscribed to that. Why didn't I cancel that a long time ago? I haven't used that in a year. Okay, but do a review. What services are you subscribed to that you never use? This is common. And I'll give you one more. I don't have it on my list here, but one thing I do want to talk about on common ways that clubs will overspend is make sure we look at our payroll. Okay, because this is a common thing when we go in to get a club turned around and get them back on track. A lot of times payroll we're overspending, and sometimes it's just a dollar amount we're overspending. Our percentage is way too high. It might be 65%, for payroll, as opposed to, just maybe for the sake of this conversation, 40%. And so we're way over. But also, everybody has to be productive. I mean, the reality is at some level, everybody's in sales. Everyone has some kind of responsibility to produce. And, when you start looking at some of this, we have to eliminate non-productive programs, folks that are non-productive. Okay, maybe put them back through training to get them productive, but everybody has to produce. So you could actually put payroll on there too a little bit. So common ways that gym businesses would overspend. We don't want to choke it off, but let's make sure we know our key performance indicators. Let's make sure we look at our budgets, we compare them to what the actuals are, and make sure we're staying on track. Folks, my name is Jim Thomas. My company is Fitness Management and Consulting. I appreciate you being here at the channel today. If you've not yet done so, please subscribe. Please hit that like button. And to learn more about me and my company and how we can help take your business to that next level, please check out those links below. And we'll look forward to seeing you all in that next video.